Okay, I'm all done. The pink yarn has been liberated and I am left with a gaping hole in my sock. This is where we're going to put the heel in. Now, I may have mentioned before that I was careful to put this waste yarn in the middle of a color stripe in this sock. It's a little bit hard to see on this sock, but there is a difference between this color of green and this. Oh, it's easier to see that one to that one. It's harder to see this one to this one, but it is a different color. Now, because I want these socks to match, I was careful to start the yarn a certain way. So what I did was I went to my ball of yarn and I went to the spot where this color of green changed to this color of green, and I cut it right there. So this is the very beginning of this color of green. And then I'm going to use my sock kind of as a yardstick, as a measuring stick, and I'm going to measure the distance from the top of the cuff to the heel hole. I'm going to hold that with my finger, and that's where I'm going to start knitting. This will be the tail on the inside of the sock, and that'll just help the socks match a little bit better. Alright, so I'm not quite ready for that yet though. What I want to do first is pick up some stitches in the gusset. So I'm going to try something new that I saw on somebody else's YouTube video, and that is to pick up 2 stitches in each of these areas and crisscross them. And the crisscross is similar to what I do when I cast on for a sock. I'm not sure if everybody does this, where you put you know, half of the stitches on one needle and half on the other, and you crisscross the first 2 stitches and it makes a nice tight join. We're going to do that here too. So I want to pick up 1 stitch with this needle. Actually, I would have a spare DPN with me to help me with this. And in general, I like to pick up the right side of the V in this situation. I don't want to pick up the left side that's right on the edge. I'm going to pick up the right side. So this, okay, see this knit stitch? I hope this is focusing. This knit stitch and this knit stitch are on the same row. This one matches with the loops on the needle. And so I think, yes, I think I would like to take that one. So I'm going to pick up that stitch and put it on the edge. Like this. And then over here, I'm going to pick up the one just above the one I just did. Oh, I see why it's not looking right. I started knitting this way, so my V's are upside down. Do I want this one? Or do I want this one? I don't know, as it matters that much. Let's take this one and see how it works. Now really this stitch is going to go on this needle over here. Doesn't it already kind of look crisscrossed? Maybe I should take the other one. Should I take this one? So I'm going to put that one over there. I'm going to bring this one over and put it on this needle over here. Look at these crazy acrobatics. Okay, and then I'm going to pull those through. And I'm going to do something similar on this side over here. Now one side will feel like you have less room to find spare stitches than the other, and that's just the nature of the Afterthought heel. I already started on the gappy side, and that is also, the gappier side is the side where I want to start knitting my heel, because then I'll have a tail on the inside, and I can use that when I weave in my ends to tighten up any gaps that there might be. Okay, so I'm going to pick up 2 stitches over here. I'm going to crisscross them, and then I'm going to start knitting my heel.